but I was pretty sure that a hospital had not been involved. Although now that I thought about it, I was beginning to remember the loud noise, bright lights, and flash of pain before the world went black.
"Just a few more minutes, sweetheart,"
Hunter said as he shone a bright light into my eyes. I tried to speak, but my mouth felt as if it had been stuffed with cotton candy. The fog surrounding me had cleared, and the pain that had been nothing more than an impression was beginning to get very real. "Leg," I groaned.
"Your leg is pinned beneath a beam," Hunter said as he stroked my hair. "The emergency crew will get you free, so just hang in there."
"Beam? Where am I?"
"The town hall. There's been an explosion."
I realized the rain must actually be water from the fire hoses used to put out the fire. "Kyle?"
"He is being looked after. Now I need you to try to relax. Just take a deep breath and focus on the sound of my voice."
I felt myself drifting away. Hunter said something I really didn't follow, so I turned my focus toward my dream where visions of Zachary blocked the pain and noise from my mind. I'd first met the elderly Zachary Collins on Halloween night almost 18 years earlier. My friends had dared me to sneak inside the gated estate where the monster-like recluse lived, knock on the door, and then run away. Never one to turn down a dare, that's what I did. Zachary had caught me, and we'd become close friends. He'd been murdered 4 years ago, and I'd missed him every day since. So I wasn't at all surprised that it was him I'd hallucinate about, if I was, in fact, hallucinating. "Zachary, are you still here?" I called into the fog. His image appeared.
"You know I'm always here, watching out for you, guiding you through life's trials."
The fear and pain I'd experienced faded as Zachary held out his hand to me. "Are you sure I'm not dead? Things seem pretty serious back there."
"You aren't dead, but death is present. As much as I'd love to keep you here with me, your friends are going to need you. It's time for you to go back and face what you must."
"But—"
"It looks like she's coming too," said a voice somewhere on the other side of the fog. "Her leg is free, and what's left of this building is about to come down. Let's get out of here while we can."
I recoiled in pain as I was lifted onto a backboard. The whirling lights reflecting off the wet surfaces made me woozy, so I closed my eyes. Hunter still clung to my hand, so I squeezed tighter as I rode out the crazy waves of dizziness and nausea.
"She's the last one, so I'll just ride to the hospital with you,"
I heard Hunter say to someone, I assumed the ambulance driver.
"Sure thing, Dr. Hansen. We'll get you there as soon as we're able."
I heard a door slam just seconds before the world around me jerked into motion. "I think I'm going to be sick," I managed to say as the vehicle transporting me took a sharp corner.
"Take a deep, slow breath," Hunter said. "We're almost there."
"Almost where?" I struggled to keep my dinner on the inside as the vehicle whipped around yet another corner.
"The hospital," Hunter answered. "Once we arrive, I'm going to need to leave you in order to help the others. How is your leg?"
I moved my leg and wiggled my toes. "Now that the pressure is gone, my leg feels fine." My nausea had passed, so I dared to open my eyes to find Hunter's blue eyes staring into my own.
"I can't know for certain without an x-ray, but it appears as if your leg isn't even broken."
I smiled. "You always did say that I might be small, but I was tough."
"Titanium tough. It isn't everyone who can have a building come down on them and walk away with only a few cuts and bruises."
The remainder of the building coming down made me frown. "Kyle? He was just a few steps in front of me." Hunter squeezed my hand.
"He was taken to the hospital. I don't know his status at this point, but I promise you I'll personally check on him when we get there."
"And the others?" Hunter shook his head.
"I don't know. I stayed behind with you after the others were transported to the hospital. I'm going to do everything possible to save those I can. The others were closer to the blast, but you don't need to think about that. I want you to try to slow your breathing and calm your mind. Your blood pressure is off the charts. We need to get it down. And for that to happen, you need to relax."
Relax? Was he kidding? The vehicle stopped and the back door opened. I watched Hunter as he got up. "Don't go," I said, suddenly scared of being left alone amongst all the chaos and uncertainty.
"I have to go," he said. "You are going to be fine. I am turning you over to a very capable nurse, and I'll check on you later. I had the hospital call your dad. He's probably already here."
Hunter kissed me gently on the lips and then disappeared. The next few minutes were like a nightmare. Bright lights, people hovering, IVs being inserted, even though I was sure that other than having a raging headache, I actually was, as Hunter had promised.